This guy turned into an amateur cyber detective when he used his girlfriend's laptop to make an order online, but instead found more than he bargained for. He couldn't believe what she had been getting up to when he wasn't around.
About a year ago, halfway through my girlfriend's first year at university, I was visiting her at her accommodation. Brittany left me alone in her room while she was attending a lecture, and I decided to use her laptop to order something on Amazon. It was still logged into her Amazon account, and I saw in her order history she had purchased a box of condoms. Now, this was strange because we hadn't used condoms in years, and she never mentioned needing them for any reason. Naturally, this raised alarm bells. I investigated further and began looking around her room for the box of condoms. I was hoping there was some reasonable explanation for the purchase. Maybe she'd bought them for a friend? I don't know why that would be the case. It's not like they're hard to get. I checked in her bedside table, and there they were in the first place I looked, the box of condoms. The packet was open with half of them missing. I searched her rubbish bin. There, amidst crumpled papers and discarded wrappers, I found a used condom. My stomach twisted in knots, and I knew she'd been with some other guy, probably within the last week. Definitely since the last time she emptied her bin. At this point, I knew something was definitely up. Brittany had no idea I had discovered anything, and I decided not to confront her just yet. Instead, I resolved to uncover the truth by snooping through her phone when the opportunity arose. Brittany came back from her lectures, and we agreed to go out for dinner together, but she wanted to freshen up first. She left her phone unattended on charge at her desk while she took a shower. As soon as I heard the water turn on, I unlocked her phone. Her code is all zeros, not hard to remember. And what I found was a total kick to the nuts. There were explicit photos of different men, dick pics, and even a video of some guy fingering her. The world around me seemed to blur, and my heart sank to the deepest depths. I left the video up of her getting fingered, locked her phone, and threw it on the bed. I fished the used condom out of the trash with a pen and dropped it on top of the phone. Then I grabbed a different pen and scribbled out a note saying, "Don't worry about dinner. I'm not hungry." In a daze, I left her room, trying to process the avalanche of emotions that had crashed down on me. I got in my car and drove 3 hours through the night back to my hometown. I don't know what I was expecting from her, but when I got home, there wasn't even a text or a single missed call. She hadn't tried to contact me at all. I don't know if she was too ashamed at what she had done or just didn't care at all. Not knowing how Brittany felt about getting caught really annoyed me for some reason. I guess I wanted to see some kind of emotion from her, remorse, guilt. I don't know, even a damn apology, but I got nothing. I know she had figured out why I left. You would have to be pretty dense not to put the pieces together, because she blocked me on social media, and that was it. That pissed me off too, because I wanted to be the one to block her on everything. I wanted to be the one to cut her out of my life. I wanted her to know that I was removing her for what she'd done. She took that sense of vindication from me too. Oh well, she's out of my life now. I'm still completely devastated and it hurts like hell, but we were together for 4 years and I guess I knew we were kind of drifting apart. That's part of the reason I'd gone to visit her in the first place. I wanted to reconnect with her and strengthen our relationship, but the opposite ended up happening instead. Still, she could have just ended it with me when she left for university instead of wasting my time and leading me on. I could have moved on with my life and met someone else by now. I guess I'm back on the market now, single and ready to mingle. Let's go.
Thanks for sharing your experience. Sucks you had to find out after driving all that way to be with her. You'd think she'd clean up the place and try and hide the evidence at the very least. But it seems she just didn't really care. Maybe Brittany had plans on ending the relationship while you were there anyway, and when you discovered she was cheating on you, you may have saved her the trouble of going through the awkward breakup talk. It's too bad you didn't get that sense of closure from her and see her reaction to getting caught red-handed. Now you can focus on moving on with your life without her in it. What does everyone think of this story? Typical girl leaves her hometown and goes off to university and wants to experiment sexually and sleep around with all the guys. It's a common story you hear. I just don't understand why they continue to string along their boyfriends from back home. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in the next one too. Bye.